Hi folks, John with the Wingman 115 channel. Thanks for checking in. Today we're going to be talking about backpacks, and in particular, a new Hidden Woodsmen backpack, so stick around. Today we're going to be talking about the Hidden Woodsmen DayRuck EDC. Now, for folks that have been following along on the channel for a lot of years, you know that I've tested a lot of Malcolm's gear. All the way from the original Haversacks to the pouches that I would put on belts where I run my Baco Laplander and I have a little survival kit. I've done a video on that called the Batman Bushcraft belt kit, something like that. I'll leave links in the video description below. Also done videos on the DayRuck version 1, the DayRuck version 2, and today we're going to be breaking down this DayRuck EDC. So stick around. As always, we're going to do a quick specs rundown. I'm going to show you up close and personal. The kit is just a basic loadout, so don't go crazy town in the comments about you should put this in and put that in. This is more of an illustration of the capabilities of this pack, not the contents in the pack. And then we'll come back for some final thoughts. Folks, as always, you're here with me. We're outdoors. The video starts now. Let's do a quick rundown of the DayRuck EDC. First, let's start at the bottom. Bottom, you have webbing where you can secure items, a bedroll, a tarp, and it's really nice nylon strapping with outstanding stitching details on each one of these anchor points. So if you're bringing a chair, your tarp, your bedroll, whatever it may be, with a little bit of lashing, you can secure it on there nice and neat. On the front, same thing. We have some Molly style webbing, again going across the front, numerous anchor points, so you can basically configure this in a ton of different configurations. My plan is I'm going to eventually put a little bag on the front, probably for quick first aid items and just hard use, quick day use items that keeps me from going in and out of the pack. I'm able to grab it really quick. Next, you have these deep well webbed pockets that have this really almost like a 1/2 inch wide elastic at the top. Now this is a 48 ounce Nalgene bottle that's converted over to a hydration system. I like this type of system. I'm able to access it real quick. If I happen to be hiking and I have a water filtration system, I can just hook it up to this, fill it up, and then we're back in the game. Has pockets on both sides. I have binoculars on this side. We saw some deer when we were coming in, so we're gonna note that for future recon out in this area. Now, we have a nice big zippered pocket here, and that's one thing that I really like about Malcolm's gear. He uses high-end, good quality stuff. Normally on gear I test, some of the zippers, I'm gonna be frank, are just trash, and they get hung up, they get caught in the fabric, and they just don't work. Especially when we're out here. You need to get out here and you need to be able to pull a zipper and have it open up without it snagging, without it breaking, and you're gonna be able to do that. Now, you have a pocket on the front, deep well that goes pretty much the size of this Molly webbing, and I have maps in there. I have my little carabiner kit with whistle and meds and fire steel and can opener. And this isn't really like a gear dump video. I just want to illustrate the capabilities of this pack. What I like about it, if you'll notice, is the International Orange nylon on the interior. I like it for the reason that I'm able to find stuff really quick. If you're in a situation where there's an emergency and you have a high stress situation, you need to get in that bag. You're able to index and find stuff. If you're looking in there and the bag has a dark fabric or it's a camoed fabric and you're in a dusk or nighttime situation, it's going to be near impossible to find stuff. You're going to be fumbling around. So that makes it really nice. Also, on the front, Malcolm puts a really nice piece of Velcro that matches the camo. You can put your favorite YouTube channel on there. You can put your favorite manufacturer patch, all sorts of cool morale patches. Just the sky's the limit what you can put on there now. At the top, you have what we call in the military a drag handle, and has really nice anchor points, double stitched, tacked on each corner really well. And it's going to be able to pick up and use this pack loaded out with hard use, and I'm not going to worry about it, one, ripping the fabric or the handle coming loose over time. And that's what I really like about Malcolm's company and his philosophy, is he takes a lot of pride in the craftsmanship and what he does in the build aspect of everything that he makes. Now on the back panel has a foam lining on the inside. Feels like it's about 3/8 to a 1/2 inch thick foam, which is enough. I mean, we're not carrying super heavy loads in this backpack. That's going to require just a ton of padding, and you want to keep functionality, keep the weight of the pack at a workable level, and I think Malcolm has accomplished that. Let's talk about the straps. Same thing, about 3/8 to a 1/2 inch foam on the straps. The anchor points are outstanding, using the 1 inch webbing, cross-stitched, anchored, just attention to detail. A ton of attachment points, and as you can see, I have my hydration tube clipped to the front. Also has a sternum strap. I really like that on a pack. It keeps the shoulder straps from falling off your shoulders, brings it in nice and tight, secures that pack in case you got to move somewhere really quick. And he gives you probably about a good 4 to 5 inches of room up and down to be able to adjust that for your torso size. Down at the bottom has that nice triangled anchor. You got that double stitching with the webbing coming in. Now, I don't know if I've said it already, everything in this pack has been sourced USA and 100% made in the USA. And that's what I really love about Malcolm's gear. He's keeping jobs here at home and keeping things moving. He's passionate about that. So let's go inside the pack. Same thing. You have this nice clamshell opening, and as you can see, we have the orange fabric, again, high visibility on the inside. On the top part of the clamshell opening, we have some more webbing for another pocket, and that's just your day items. Today I have a compass, I have a notebook where I make little maps when I'm out hunting, so I know my ranges of what's in the area. Comes in really well when you're bow hunting and also air gun hunting. Have a fire kit, but this isn't like a gear dump. This is, we're talking about the pack. Always carry some rope. Sasquatch comes with me everywhere. You always need a furry friend out in the woods when you're traveling. Got my tarp. And I'm showing you this more to show you the capabilities of the backpack and what we can carry. Have a original jet boil for you folks that are into nostalgic stuff, over 20 years old. This has been on a lot of bicycle trips and adventures with me all over California, up and down the coast on bicycle trips. Now you have a pocket also in the back, and you could put a hydration bladder in there if you want. Me, I like running it on the side like we talked about earlier. I'm using it more for putting like my Hidden Woodsmen emergency panel on there, and I've done a video on this. Really nice piece of kit. You guys know that I don't like to wear gloves, but there's times when you have to, and I bring gloves with me, and then just some extra stakes for my tarp. But as you can see, Very deep well, all high visual, nice looking pack. Now for some final thoughts on the Hidden Woodsmen DayRuck EDC. First off, I'm going to get this out of the way. I am a fanboy of Hidden Woodsmen gear. One, Malcolm sources everything here in the United States. All the material, from the threading to the actual material, everything that this pack is made out of has been sourced here in the United States, made in the United States, and manufactured and put together here in the United States. That's why I love these small cottage industry businesses. And we have the Marines going over. I'm not cutting this out because the Marines, I love you guys, but you always buzz the tower when I'm filming. So we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna wait till he's gone. This is what we deal with out in the woods. Real first world problems out here. But getting back to this pack, the fit, the finish, the feel, you know that there's a lot of attention to detail that goes into Malcolm's gear. And with that, it wears well and it's very durable. The original DayRuck that I showed you earlier that I gifted to Jaime, I've used that for a lot of years. It's been on a lot of videos with me and just day hikes, camping trips, hunting trips. It's gotten a lot of use, and he's going to get a lifetime of use out of it just because of the love and the attention to detail that goes into the building of all of Malcolm's gear. If you want to learn more about this gear, I'll leave a link in the video description below. I'll also leave links to all the other reviews I've done on the Hidden Woodsmen gear over the years. And I invite you to check it out. One, really cool adventures that we've been on. And two, it's really cool gear. And it's a chance to see the woods that I love sharing with you. So with that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart so much for watching. It's been a rough summer for me. I'm not going to get into details, but I appreciate every view and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, folks.